Today on Policy Watch, we're breaking down the latest federal court orders that could reshape immigration enforcement across the Midwest and why Chicago is suddenly the epicenter of a constitutional showdown. Let's start with the basics. What have the courts ordered? Judge Jeffrey Cummings, presiding over a federal court in the Northern District of Illinois, has ruled that ICE repeatedly violated a binding consent decree that limits warrantless civil immigration arrests. In plain English, ICE officers arrested people without warrants, without probable cause, and without the legally required finding that someone might flee before a warrant could be obtained. Because of those violations, the court has ordered specific detainees to be released immediately and has opened the door for hundreds more to be released on bond or alternatives to detention. Right now, that broader release is paused while the Seventh Circuit reviews the government's emergency appeal, but the underlying findings of misconduct stand. Now, where are these raids actually happening? When we map the incidents, the pattern is unmistakable. Little Village along the 26th Street corridor, where vendors, shoppers, and even children were caught in tear gas-filled parking lots as federal agents swept the area. South Shore, where a midnight helicopter raid complete with flashbangs and agents rappelling onto rooftops left families zip-tied and dozens taken into custody. North Side neighborhoods, including the 47th Ward, where ICE officers stormed a daycare, slammed a worker into a car, and terrified children inside. Cicero, Franklin Park, and Broadview in the near west suburbs, sites of pepper spray deployments, a fatal ICE shooting, and repeated clashes between federal officers and protesters. This isn't localized. This is a ring of enforcement activity around the city, radiating out across the region. So who are the people being impacted by these raids? The people arrested in these sweeps are overwhelmingly not the dangerous offenders that the government repeatedly claims them to be. Court records show that about 97% of these detainees have no criminal convictions. Many of these individuals were collateral arrests, people who were swept up simply because they were nearby. Neighborhoods with high immigrant populations, Latino, Black, and Asian communities are bearing the brunt of these ICE enforcement operations. Parents are afraid to take their kids to school. Workers are disappearing from job sites, and entire blocks are living under the sound of helicopters and flashbang grenades normally associated with military operations. The bottom line is this: a federal judge has found that ICE has repeatedly violated the law. Hundreds of people may ultimately be released because those arrests never should have happened. And Chicago, once thought to be protected by strict limits on ICE, is now ground zero for one of the most aggressive immigration operations in the country. I'll keep tracking every court order, every appeal, and every community impact right here.